Good morning. Welcome to another episode of NexusCraft. Here in my single-player survival world, a vanilla Let's Play series. I do have texture packs I am using to reduce particle effects. That's strictly a hardware optimization choice, as well as making it so that I don't generate particle effects whenever I have particles on me, because that can be annoying when you're running around near a beacon, for example. Oh yeah, I forgot I had named my fishing rod that. My fishing rod is named Like and Subscribe. It also has mending on it now. Yeah. I really should ask my players if they want to have more than just one session a week, because they are showing interest in wanting to play more often now, because they realize that they have some things that they are able to actually get a vested interest in. I believe I mentioned that one of them currently owes the Bone Crafting Guild 30 platinum ingots, while my character actually owes the Leatherworking Guild 30 platinum ingots, because we both wanted to have their crafters create an item out of the dragon hide and dragon bone, as well as applying a surprisingly well salvaged quantity of dragon scales to the armors in order to add to them the enchantment of acid resistance. Now, what I'm not telling my players is that if they try and strong arm or persuade the merchants, then if they persuade the merchants, they will be able to get 5 platinum ingots each. If they strong arm the merchants, they will be able to get 10 platinum ingots each. However, that would ruin their reputation with the merchants, as well as a little bit with one of the gods. The gods are... the local gods are definitely a bit of an issue. The greater pantheons do not normally intercede in the affairs of this specific island. In other words, they don't want to get in the way of the island becoming more whatever it's becoming. Freaking ram. Hi. Bye. Thank you. Annoying little things. Okay. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I worry about for my horse, is that stuff like that will happen. That's why I've been looking into getting enough wool. These things can't get sheared Neither can the llamas. The llamas, however, can provide leather. Wow. That guy was actually pretty durable. Let's go ahead and go over here, use the bed, make sure we don't have any disturbances from things along the lines of perhaps a zombie. Let's see, what else do we got? We got the wheat is almost all grown. This fishing rod is existing. Break all this lovely kelp so that we can collect it all up. Hopefully we can manage to do so without breaking everything. Okay. Looks like we're making good progress here. Of course. That was kind of bound to happen, really. Anyway, how about this? Alright. Okay. Finally. Got that down pat. Just in time to start taking suffocation damage. But I got it. Okay. I believe there was something around the order of 5 stacks of kelp last I checked. Which is quite the sizable amount of kelp. I could zero-tick farm this kelp and just force it to grow. However, zero-ticking kelp is rather difficult, as it requires forcing the kelp to update both above and below, I believe. Alternatively, you can force the block update on the block below it and have it cancel the block update in order to force the kelp to grow, which is done using sand usually. Okay. Good progress. There we go. Got the kelp all sorted and put away. Now we can go over here, collect some wheat. This will get us plenty of seeds as well. The majority of which we will be composting. I am aware that some of this wheat is not yet fully grown. However, the majority of it is fully grown, and therefore very, very viable. Far more than the majority is actually fully grown. Okay. There we go. Pick up all this material on the ground here. Walk over it, pick it up with the lovely auto loot function that Minecraft uses. Auto loot not exactly as useful in a game which involves exploring dungeons, mostly due to mimics and various other traps and hazards, assuming you have a proper DM that's trying to create lovely map hazards for your characters to overcome and escape from. Ah, lovely. A rainstorm. Aha! 1 pixel width. Managed to nail it. Yes. Rainstorms are sort of a double-edged blade. On one hand, you have the benefit of knowing that the Endermen are all very rapidly, very quickly dying off. If they aren't dying off, they will be soon. However, on the other hand, if it was nighttime recently, or if you have a cave anywhere near your base that leads out to the surface, then you will very quickly find that any zombies that have managed to reach the surface will start navigating their way towards your base in the hopes of munching on your lovely little flesh. The problem with this, of course, being that we don't want that. Therefore, we're just going to be nice, lovely neighbors and force them to munch on the end of a sword instead. Partly because we don't like having them munch on our flesh. Anyways, that's a bit off topic. What we should be discussing, actually, I do want that. those there. Yeah, okay. And where is this crafting table? Craft up the bales of hay. Good old hay bales. Okay. Eat because we're hungry. Okay, it is currently not nighttime. I do not see any wandering traders about, nor do I see any... Oh, well, I suppose I do see a sheep. I should definitely carry a pair of shears on me. For instances where I managed to find myself looking at a sheep. Did I just see a sheep in here? No. Okay, where'd that sheep go? I know it didn't burn to death because it's raining. It is literally impossible for the sheep to burn to death. We'll just say this is the same sheep. I mean, it's not, but we'll say it is. There we go. Got it, some nice sheared look there. Let's actually put these guys on a lead. Okay, you have a leash. You have a leash. Now, the benefit of having them on a lead is that I don't have to go chasing all over to go shear them. I can just have them with me. I don't have to hold on to the lead item in my inventory in order to do so. I'm also keeping on me some extra leads just in case I find some more. That being said, it does appear to be nighttime currently. Yep. Very much nighttime. Hi, zombie. Bye, zombie. That was close. That zombie was looking at me like I was his next meal. I was like, no. I should craft a bunch of carpet. Now, once I have installed the carpet proper, I will want to make sure that I give proper gate fencing to this pen, because I want to make sure that, you know, not only is the horse protected from the goats, but the goats are protected from the horse, because, you know, I'm guessing that if the horse can fight back, it would probably completely decimate the goats. You guys are just so hungry. Wow. It's amazing how much grass you guys eat. I don't need goats, I have sheep. More importantly, I have hay. I can breed you two. Not this one. This one. Like, legit. I can breed you two. I just feed you one, and I feed you one. And then you guys pop out a little baby, and I put the lead on them. And now, I have 3 little white sheepies. And the baby is gonna freaking devour this area real quick. Come on. Hold still. Did I just see one of them popped off their lead? They did. Yeah, that's what I thought. You want more. You're like, hey, that wheat stuff is delicious. It's like, yeah, I know. That's why I freaking pulled it out, because I knew you'd come running. Okay, now, where was I? Alright. I was talking about how I want to make sure that the horse is not going to... Don't get in the way. There you go. Yeah, I don't want the horse to get in danger from the local population of, sheep and or rams. Specifically the rams. Really? Fine, I'll stand on the bed. Surprisingly, this is working better. Ooh, that was an enchantment book. Let me see, what does this enchanted book read? Unbreaking 3, Power 4, but Curse of Vanishing. That's going on my Curse of Vanishing bow. Or perhaps some of these boots or helmets that I have. Just carry around Curse of Vanishing helmets. Wait until I die. I mean, it is a way to get rid of the leather ones, at least. Yeah, my party could visit the Dwarven settlement. However, they would need to make a detour to return to town because... Oops, too soon. Because my character needs to make another payment to the crafters in order to continue working on the armor. Additionally, the Orc Goliath additionally needs to visit the crafters in order to make a payment on their armor getting made. Okay, you have wool that needs collecting. What? And now we have another little baby sheepy. Yeah, they are kind of terrorizing this terrain. Guys, behind me, please. Thank you. Anyways, if they go to the Dwarven settlement, they will find the blacksmith that normally works in the town of Melodia, where the players have been located for the past month or so, has ventured down into the mines, the Dwarven mines, where they planned to dig out some ore on their own. They planned to, collect their own materials. The problem is that the man has managed to find himself venturing a little bit too far into the underground territory, which has caused him to find himself in a predicament where he needs to locate a method of getting past a very powerful machine, or alternatively, he can locate this one person who seems to be authorized. The machine seems to want to find someone who is authorized. The nearby citizens and nearby winter village will know approximately where to find this person. However, it will seemingly be a bit of a road to El Dorado, because for whatever reason, the area is not very well known as to whether or not the location even exists. The players will need to venture out to find the last known location of the explorer, which they will be seeking. If they manage to succeed in this quest of locating the man, they will end up receiving some lovely power armor. The power armor will undoubtedly make the players much, much more powerful. I'm not sure which one of them will want the power armor. I know that whichever one wants the power armor is probably going to want to hold on to that thing like forever. They'll PvP for that one. And that would actually make a great little mini boss for the players, because if the players find themselves trying to combat the various Don't walk into the cactus, you bozo. And don't walk into the fire either. Ugh. Well, that's awkward. Where was that item? There it is. Anyways, you know, as the players continue to, explore and navigate their way through the various difficulties which are provided by having such a narrow hold on. There we go. From having such a narrow view of what actually was able to be explored amongst the various portions of the world. A lot of my world is open for exploration. It's just a matter of how much of the world is, the object of the exploration. Where are these various ruins located? Did anyone write it down? No? Well, I'm afraid if no one wrote it down, let's see. This is what I didn't want. I didn't want it falling in there. Okay. Now, I have a semi-decent pickaxe, or not pickaxe, amount of food to cook. I don't know why I said pickaxe. A lot of digging on the mind, I suppose. I've been watching a lot of the episodes from my earlier portions of my series in order to properly categorize and label them all. And it's been a lot of extra work. It took a really long time. A lot longer than I thought it would have. But in the end, it has definitely Well, that's a bug. I apparently must have just given this guy all of my leads or something. Because for some reason, I hit him and I don't have any more leads. Oh no, wait, no. I put away my leads. My bad. Bit of confusion. Nope, 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 nope. We are not going that direction. Not with all you little leaping sheep. Yeah, we're going back over here. We've already destroyed the majority of the grass. Okay. Now I can craft another 30 carpets, it would seem. Sweet. Okay. Now we can go over here, stand in the doorway here in order to allow our sheep to single file their way in here. Oops, did not intend to install that extra layer of carpet there. Can you please not devour the insides of the horse pen? Thank you. Lovely. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could actually tie these guys up and actually, like, make them live here in a way that will not allow them to actually break the lead. The problem will be that if I want to add another sheep to the flock, I will need to go through and reattach the lead to each sheep individually, which can be a bit of a problem. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get enough wool to make enough carpet in order to properly fix up this horse pen, because I want the horse pen to not be spawnable. Now that that's safe, I suppose I can silk touch that. But yeah, now that that's safe, I don't need to worry about whether or not my horse is going to be okay, you know? And that's a good skeleton horse too. You know, I saved that specific horse for a reason. Oh, come on, you two. Seriously? Thank you. Okay. Now, thank you. My wireless carrier apparently wanted to send me a promo offer of some sort. Oops. If I wanted to kill you, I'd use that. Wait, did it not drop any wool? Oh, great. So I'm stuck with the runt until I, until I get an even number of wool if I want to not have wool in my inventory. Lovely. At least I can speed it up with this, which apparently was all it needed. And now, there we go. I don't need to carry the leads. I don't need to cook the food because it's already cooked. I don't need to carry the hay on me. I don't need to carry all of this extra carpet. Well, I mean, I don't really need this much carpet, but I don't need to carry all the extra wool either. Therefore, I'll turn the wool into carpet. Problem solved. Ta-da! Let's see, where was... Ah, yes. I would apply it to this one, because A, it would add Unbreaking 3, and B, it would actually upgrade the power enchantment. I would want to create a new bow as well in order to apply it to, because if I do, then I don't need to worry about, actually, let me go back over here, withdraw this, that over there. I can put that away because I don't need carpet at the moment. Come over here. I can store this cooked food. Yeah, apparently I've been doing that already. I need to craft... don't I have extra fence gates somewhere? I guess not. I need 4 fence gates. I think I actually want to craft more. However, I need more sticks for that. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Now craft more sticks. Oop, ran out of planks. Okay. There we go. Now I can go through installing all of these fence gates. fence gates over here as well. I can even install fence gates over here to prevent these freaking chickens from trying to navigate their way in. Hi. Bye. I will just let that despawn. And then I can do over here as well. Now we don't need to worry about baby zombies. We don't need to worry about wild animals. Goats can still technically leap over the top. I have a plan to remedy that situation. The plan is very simple. Build a taller wall. I know it's such a drastic change from the normal, but I believe it will work. If I build the wall tall enough, I estimate 6 blocks. Yeah, see? He just jumped right up there. But they can only jump about 5 blocks into the air. Therefore, I figure if I build it 6 tall and then add on a roof, maybe a roof. I might not need a roof. But if I build it that tall, it's going to be well lit in here. Either way, like no matter what I do, it's going to be well lit. I might need to look into lighting the other 2 walls. Because, these walls are obviously well lit, but these walls are not. I suppose it's a good way of navigating, because, you always have the lanterns facing north. I need to actually get a map for going that way. I need to get... Oops. I forgot that you could use these for things that weren't maps. But yeah, I need to get a map for this one of this size. I additionally need to actually go look into gathering maps for these specific sections. I love how it's just such a clean border, where it's just like, oh, well, you can tell that's an item frame. It's like, why? Well, because there's that line right there. It's like, no, that's actually where I stopped cutting. But it's actually on the border. How do you know when they're lined up? When the mountain is lined up properly. It's like, oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of rivers near my base. Who knew? The main reason that I'm fishing is that I'm trying to get mending to apply it to my diamond tools. I want to do that before I go gathering villagers, because I think that will definitely accelerate the process by quite a large margin. if I can manage to get, for example, a mending diamond pickaxe, then that's going to be great, you know. I would love to be able to get mending on my tools and mending on my armor. As far as how to get it, well, the only way I know how, without going out and finding more villagers, is to, basically go and, raise a villager section as best I can, utilizing basically a farming villager as well as any other kinds of villagers I can think of. Which would basically be any villagers, really. Apologies if you managed to hear the alarm going off in the background. My dad's phone is reminding him to take his medicine. He's currently in the bathroom, so he can't exactly turn it off. My various party members did manage to realize before they dashed out of the adventuring guild and just told the carriage driver to go ahead and start driving, despite them not actually having a destination in mind, at least immediately. Basically, better to keep moving than, as opposed to, sticking around and ending up getting your butt whooped or something. We wanted to make sure that we weren't going to find ourselves in a predicament where we no longer had the potential outcome of us surviving. We wanted to survive. Well, it's efficiency 3, quick charge 1, and punch 1. Punch 1 is a bow enchantment. Quick charge 1 is a crossbow enchantment. So I could upgrade an efficiency 3 tool. I could apply efficiency 3 to the shears. That would be rather pointless. I could upgrade the efficiency of a tool, basically. I don't really see much use otherwise for that specific enchantment. I can additionally work on that. Okay. I can put away the shears now because I don't actively need wool. I might passively need wool, but I don't actively need wool. Now I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm seeing that this thing ain't moving. That's a problem. That is a big problem, because this farm requires this thing to move if this thing hopes to operate. Now that is the first time I have seen it get stuck on that specific section. Unfortunately, it would seem that the farm did not completely and totally break in the process. It seems to have picked up only 2 pumpkins. However, on a similar note, there is the situation of all of this kelp needing to get harvested, because the pond is once again full of fully grown kelp. Not even done harvesting the first pass, already carrying 25 kelp. Yeah. Just from that little amount so far. Yeah. Now I need oxygen. There we go. Now I get to collect all of this kelp and hope that my inventory is actually spacious enough to actually contain it all. Because there is a lot of kelp in this pond. This pond can go for probably a good few days on this kelp alone. Yeah, I'm out of inventory space. Oh my. Okay. Well, let me deposit this kelp in a pile on the floor, and then go pick up this kelp in order to reduce the number of item entities in the world, because that will reduce lag. Yeah. See, I'm sitting here picking up like 8, 16, or 4 at a time, but wow. That was 11 stacks of kelp. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of kelp. Now, I get to run it all over here, over to this lovely